Hell's Lid. Is storyline associated with this, so we are going to skip past that. First thing you want to do is pop your tank stance if you're tanking, and 70 is not your max level. We are pulling everything to the end. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything there. Trust me, there will be. Or not. Not have threat fully established on that one. Just a single slash of the sword, so. Alright, so this first section, as the tank, establish threat on all 4 of them. Doesn't matter what order you kill them in, just make sure as tank you've got a shield lob on all of them. If you look at the minimap, you can see what direction is going to open up when all 4 are dead. You want to keep that in mind. The best way to establish threat is just one of the ranged attacks, shield lob, tomahawk, etc. When you get here, you've got these things. Establish with 2 swipes. Move on to the next hell wall. Grab everything. Pay attention to everything going on around you. Because there's going to be lava out of the sides. Like this. If you pull everything and just like stand right about here, looking down, you can see where you need to stand, where you need to move. But you can burn everything down really quickly. And move when you need to. Okay, Otake-Maru. First boss. One little guy. He's got cleaves. He's got chases. He's got a sword and a shield. He's basically a giant version of me. 100-ton swing, the point blank AoE that will do a lot of damage if it hits you. You got a frontal cone that will go the entire length of the arena, so you don't really want to tank the boss against a wall. There's going to be falling boulders, I should say. So pay attention to those. I missed that swing, so I got hit and I take a stack of vulnerability. Pay attention even while dodging, because he's still going to be doing his regular casts. Are we going to get to his mechanic? Okay, here's the mechanic. He's going to target one person and jump over at them. He's going to chase after them while dealing fire damage. His shield and his sword are not in his hands, and you need to guide him over to his shield or his sword. And he'll grab one, then the other, and do a spin attack at the spot, so you want to be away from it. And then immediately, he will do a frontal cone attack. Now in the past, you'd have about 3 of those phases, but this is a good DPS group, meaning they go down fast. There is a lovely little air mine right there. Want to catch it? Come on, come on. Nope, it disappears. Alright, for this trash, you just pull the 2 groups together. Try to target and establish threat if you can. Can't, just taunt off anybody that pulls threat. Usually you want to get the one in the shell down first, but it doesn't matter. The one in the shell has some special attacks if it lives long enough to do it, but it's being stunned a lot. Yep, there's Blanket Thunder. Okay, once he's dead, you've got this. The Kaja of the Seven Flames. Make sure you establish threat. And 2 shield lobs could do it. Grab you. You. You'll get to the second Kaja. And pop a cooldown just to survive damage. Even if the healer were not geared, this would still be my normal pulls for this place because the mobs in here don't hit that hard. With this DPS, they're going down fast, so it's a good thing to be pulling like that. I'm going to come over and hit the treasure chest, and then we are at second boss. Now, I warn you, it's been a while, so I will screw this up more than likely. Not the fight, just calling what's going to happen. The boss is either going to do a ring or a line. And it depends on what position the boss takes right before doing it. Like this. I think that's the ring. Yes. Okay, so the ring is when it curls up like a snake. And then the straight line is when it does like an O. It will also do a half arena attack, so you want to tank the boss in the middle. Yes, this is the one where you want to be out of the middle. Creates an O instead of a coiled snake. And it will always be in the direction that the indicators are pointing. Okay, so for this, you want to grab them and kill them as fast as possible. And then you do not want to be standing on any of the lines. The boss is going to come shooting through. And they'll do it again. And then it's going to do an epicenter AoE to reappear. And the green clouds will poof. Immediately coming out, it's going to do a half arena attack. And just wash, rinse, repeat after that if the fight lasts longer. Alright, this is a section that I don't necessarily like overpulling, because this is where most people will focus too much on healing or DPS. Usually they focus on the DPS and not the healing. We're gonna pop cooldowns. I trust this group. They've been pretty good. But you kind of want to kill the big guy in the hands first because they do the most damage. And that right there is one of the reasons that I do not enjoy pulling that. I should have stopped to heal at one point, but they'll survive without me being alive. These guys are... Oh. That's why. We got the holy spam. At least either it was holy spam or these guys can't be stunned. Either way, it's okay. But these guys, you want to focus one down first and then kill the other. So I'm going to mark this guy as the one to kill first, because these each have different abilities. One does point-blank AoE around itself, the other does targeted AoE. I like to take out the one that does the point-blank because he's just a little bit easier to kill early on, I feel. Okay, time for a fun battle. Alright, this is Genbu. First thing to note, look at the layout of the arena. It is set out in a hexagonal honeycomb shape. The boss is going to be doing a cross attack on itself. It shoots out in all four directions. You can dodge it. Do not be standing in it. Target somebody with an AoE around them. Just run away from the rest of the party. Mr. Tide. Pay attention to this. You will see that this appears. It's going to follow the pattern that's on the ground. So look where it's going to be moving to. Not that difficult to... This isn't the first time I've been in the dungeon with them. I'm pretty sure. Right, this time it's going to go that way, and then out. So easy to dodge that one. Okay, we're coming up on the transition period. Potentially. Yeah, transition. So for the transition, pay attention to where you're standing. Try to stand between two of the tiles. And target the center and attack. The reason why you want to stand between two of the tiles is because it puts you within a relatively close range of running to the next area. He's gathering focus. If he gets up to 100 focus, it's a wipe. But you've got to move around while defeating the gate that he's got around him. Once the gate is down, he deals damage to everybody, and the fight resumes again. And we are going to get another one of those Stranger Tides. But this one is going to move 4 times. And it's going to coincide with AoE. As long as you move to the new section before it moves on to another one, you can do what the Dragoon did, and moved off into a section that had just been hit. So pay attention. And you can get through it relatively easily, painlessly, and that's Genbu's fight. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it informative. If you want to see more Final Fantasy XIV videos, please like, follow, and subscribe. The usual YouTube stuff. To catch me live, check out my Twitch, link in the description. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.